什么人？
花石，是你吗？啊！
如您所愿。是未知的挑战呢。要来一起做点什么吗？
Hey guys, welcome to the stream. For those who are interested in asking anything about the game, before, before anything else. So just feel free to throw your questions at me during the stream. Global CBT happens on, I think it's on September 19th. So be good to have a preview of the game. I've been playing the Taiwanese version for, I think, 2 weeks already, if I'm not mistaken, or a week and a half. So sit tight, ask anything you want to know about the game. Even if before you decide you want to play this game.
真是愉快的交易。
I'm just testing out characters here. Some of them are old, some of them are new, but they're included in the banner. So, and we have 2 new characters today for Taiwan. So I'm not sure if the rollout of banners are gonna be the same for global, but we'll see. We'll see.
好吧，该认真一点了。 一群废物！
不想再努力了。
群废物。风会在这里停息。
Just doing dailies here. So these are the two new characters. I have to play them. I don't have them. This one, this girl I really like. She has a sniper rifle. Not sure if I do have enough to get her, but we'll see. We'll see. I do have, if you're interested in looking at the characters and their skills, there's a wiki here from Billy. You can just translate. There you go. You can actually translate the description, skills, characters are there. That is how I learned some of the characters that we have. Oh, he has a submachine gun. I didn't know that. You can actually play this game manually, or you can opt to have it auto. For me, I do use a mix of both. So if you guys are ready, I'm gonna be streaming, this game probably daily, as long as people are interested. It's really a mix of a lot of things. Aside from the elements that each of the characters have, there are also elemental interactions between elements. Like, for example, if you can see there, water and lightning does stun enemies. So if you can do that... Hi, Saizen Z. How good in auto? Pretty much good. I would say that I will just intervene for swapping in. Swapping in, you can actually swap in, we'll do that later. You can actually swap in here if you do have extra. Usually you build your team of 7, you only play 4. The other 3 would be your sub, so that is why you would do a manual. Or if you want to play skills manually, you can do it, but apart from that, auto is actually excellent. I don't have a problem in clearing stages in auto if I don't really want to use any of the manual controls. You can really auto it, but again, sometimes you might need to swap in and swap out. That is where the manual thing comes in. So here is the other girl. Let's see how she does. So far, I think this is the second update after the launch. They launched in July 30th or 31st, if I'm not mistaken. So, oh, she's a sniper, and she has 2 friends with her. For this one, oh, she's nice. Her skill here is auto cast as well. Wow. She is going to be good. This guy has a shield, so he's going to be placing crisscross. Hey, my CN TW friends told me about this game, hoping for a global release. Yeah, global is set for, if I'm not mistaken, November. There's a C version as well. So not sure why they had to separate C and global, but there's a C version as well. I've been playing C as well, but it's actually with the alpha test. So this is launched already. That is why I'm streaming this. But this game will have UI updates definitely in the future. It's really a nice game. It's really, I think, a mix of Higan Iruthil and Path to Nowhere, because the Higan Iruthil road is going to be more on the gameplay and path to nowhere would be tower defense. You have to defend the terminal that is actually in your back. So this is the terminal here. You have to defend that at all costs. Otherwise, you're going to be losing. This is new. As you can see there, that is on auto. She adjusted and, you know, did her thing. So auto for this game is actually nice. If you're into games that are, you know, autoplay or little, you know, or minimal tinkering, then this is definitely the game for you. So with that out of the way, so actually I'm halfway with my dailies already. I just need to finish some of these. Okay, we do have content here. New content, which they have mini games, by the way. This one is a pixelated mini game. It's mostly for farming. So if you want to do that, you can do that. I'll do a okay, I'll show you the proper, you know, proper gameplay. So let's do this. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna spoil everything for you guys, but again, the level up process for this game is really different. It's gonna be more on a tiering for your characters, not leveling up like we're used to. Let's say level 1, level 2, level 3, that sort of thing. Where it's not gonna be that. It's gonna be a tier 1 to 6. Then you level up the nexus. Your engraving actually. Are you moving to C global once it becomes available? Yes, I am. I am actually just advanced playing this so that when global or C comes around, I won't have a problem in doing guides anymore. So I'm giving you guys a sneak peek already or what's gonna happen. So as you can see there, if you go back, team building is gonna be, you did do a team. These ones are your traces. These are your buffs. So buffs, skills, it's gonna be coming from your traces. So there are a lot of customizations for each of your teams, elements, and whatnot. So up there so we can play on the same server. Yep, definitely. I will definitely play both C and global, depending on who comes out first. So this is your nexus. So there is the nexus is a bit complicated to start. I was actually fortunate to have early access for C. That is why I know how this works even if I don't understand the language. So I'm gonna go fast here because I know the mechanics already. This one you have to build. Each of the characters have their own traces, have their own engraving, so you have to work on that. So again, don't mind if it's in Chinese. It's gonna be explained. I'm gonna be explaining this once global drops. It's a bit tricky to understand because again the mechanics is gonna be different. If you're expecting it to be something traditional, this is not going to be traditional. I tell you, it's not gonna be your traditional way of leveling up. That is what I'm saying. So these ones here, the stats below, as you can see, this one in the middle, the red one, is going to be your attack. The green one here is going to be your health, vitality. This one here is going to be your defense. The yellow one is going to be mastery. And the purple one is going to be your terminal strength. So as you go through the nexus, you would want to increase the stats. So this is where you increase all of your stats, not in individual, individual characters. So also this is where you get your skills. I know it's a little bit confusing, but definitely worth the wait, especially if you already have gone through the motions really with this game. So I'm actually just going through one terminal here. So if you can see here in the bottom, not the bottom, upper right, there's a meter here. This is your sanity meter. So you cannot really have this at full. You have to have this at less or 0 to move forward as you go to the nexus, as you level up, as you gain skill stats. You are going to, this is the way you lessen it, as you can see. So 1 to 0 is green, and so on and so forth. So as you move up the nexus, you're gonna be tired. Global release is set for November. I don't really have a idea on when the date is, but I'll try my best to play this as much as possible. If you guys have any questions, definitely I would be happy to answer them. I'm not sure what if C and Global would be launched together, or one will go ahead of the other. Well, the experience, to be honest with you, at first I was really frustrated because again, the gameplay is different. It's leveling up is different. How you get skills is different. Basically the game has different layers. So layers in terms of leveling up, layers in terms of skills, layers in terms of battle itself. It's gonna be different experience if you're used to if you're used to the traditional way of leveling up or acquiring skills. You're gonna be frustrated. Just open your mind to how this plays. I was eventually very interested because I got the hang of it. I learned the basics. I learned even how advanced it is already. So again, I'll be here, to give you guys a step-by-step guide on everything. Don't worry. That is why I'm doing streaming right now. For those who are interested, I'd like to show you what the game has to offer. How do I react to the game right now? But again, it's gonna be, right now, basically the Nexus is going to be giving you additional stats, additional skills. So these ones are skills. Okay, the bottom here below, this one, the B14, is the ranking of the engraving of a specific character. So the higher the rank of the engraving, the better the stats. Okay, so here you get to choose stats to be added. Obviously you get the biggest. So it's gonna be how abusive is the pay-to-win structure. To be honest, you don't really need to pay for this game. I played alpha for C. I'm playing Taiwan right now. Both instances, I don't feel the need to add to what the game is giving you. Okay, I'll show you guys later that there is a 30-day reward wherein pulls are going to be given almost every day. 10 pulls almost every day for 30 days. So it's crucial. The first month is basically crucial. Let me just finish this. Let me just no. Let's not exit this. I am actually in the middle already, so let's finish this. Oh, you look Pinoy. I am Pinoy. I am Filipino, dude. I really look Filipino. So there you go. Okay, so this is a battle already. There's a battle in the Nexus that once the AI determines... Kababayan. Hello, Kababayan. Hey guys. So planning to play C, where Philippines is, and planning to play global as well. So this is your standard battle. Okay, so this is going to be a crash course for you guys. Ideally, you will have to have... This girl is a tactician. She's my favorite. Let us remove this guy here. 10 free pulls every day. Not every day. It's almost every day. It's every 2 days. So you have 10 pulls for... We're gonna take a look at that later. Let me just finish this. 10 pulls for traces, 10 pulls for 10 pulls for traces, 10 pulls for your character, then energy. They alternate. So every 2 days you get 10. So more or less you will have a lot. I tell you, you don't really need to you know, spend a lot. I don't feel the urge to spend. Honestly, I've been playing this for... I've been using 6-star and 5-star characters, and the game is too fast. Let me just slow it down. I'm at 120. The game in PC, I'm actually using the PC version, is actually good for 120 frames per second. So this one is at 120. Hello, Ramda. Hello, yo, Azakura. Hopefully content mo. Nice, boss. Well, I hope you see guys here. I'll be streaming this daily, more or less, up until CBT, up until we launch for everything. So Knit, the Navigator, 10 free pulls every day. I'm kind of sus. Again, just try the game out. I was also very pessimistic at first, to be honest. I could have spent for this version, the Taiwan version. I actually thought of it, but definitely I didn't want to. I'll stream tomorrow without doing any dailies because I already did dailies today. So this is just more or less a overview of what to expect in the next few days. How complex is the synergy between the characters? Not really. We'll explain synergy later. It's more of the synergy of elements. So if you have a wet spot on the floor, they call that a terrain. So if you have a water terrain, then you have, let's say for example, this one is a fire terrain. If you shoot over that, there with lightning, there are going to be explosives. If it's going to be water terrain and you do lightning, enemies will be stunned. So again, it's gonna be a mix, not specifically for a character, but a synergy of elements, which makes you very flexible, by the way. So let us just continue this. I want to finish this before we move on to... I'll show you that screen later wherein we get 10 pulls every 2 days. That's for the characters. 10 pulls as well every 2 days. That's for the first 30 days. So I'm excited to show you that. I'm just breezing this through. The Nexus is kinda it's gonna be tedious for the Nexus, only for the Nexus, but I believe they are going to optimize this in terms of how short it's gonna be. There is environmental synergy. So water element, water terrain plus lighting is gonna be stun. Fire terrain plus lighting is gonna be what do you call this? Explosions. So additional damage. If you have a water terrain and ice element, obviously it's gonna be freeze. There is actually another element here. It's actually, I think, poison. I'm not using it well. Haven't really delved into poison team. It's more on damage over time. What else? Damage over time. What's the other element? Wind. Wind. There's also wind element. Wind has no synergy with other elements, but wind is more on movement. You can actually move, push them away. So if you are swamped, then you can actually move some of the operatives in front of you. So definitely a nice. No. Yeah, I don't have a choice. When it's global release? Yeah, global is definitely gonna be in English. It's gonna be in November. Southeast Asia is gonna be in English as well. How many classes? There are a lot. I just have to finish this, dude. Then I'll show you the classes that are involved. Again, if you guys see this, I've been referencing this file. I'm gonna share this again. All of the characters are here. This is a file for China. All of the characters are there. You can actually translate it to English. You would understand the translations. I think there are 6 or 7 classes, if I'm not mistaken. 2 range, 3 melee, 1 tactician. That is, as far as I can remember, 6 or 7. So it's gonna be pretty good. Again, the game lets us be more creative. I don't see a very heavy use for 6 stars. Even 5 stars are gonna be good. I even have favorite 5 stars already that I'm using all the way. Even if I have, even if I have 6 stars in my roster already, I'll show you my roster after this. We are near the finish line, guys. I'm just gonna be finishing these battles here. Yeah, I know. I know. You can translate it. Unfortunately, I can't read in Chinese, so I still have to. So this girl here is this is a tactician. This one is a support, is a healer. No, 7, I think. 7 classes. So if you want to swap, you have to do it manually. So let's say, for example, I want to swap out this guy here. Gonna swap in a bulwark or a defensive character. I can do that. That girl is defensive. Again, you can manual everything. Let's say, for example, if you can't wait for the AI to kick in, you can actually manual some things here. See, very big range AOE. But if you're not really into doing manual, definitely it's gonna be a good game for you. But the swapping is going to be manual. Don't really have a choice. This is paused, by the way. You can pause the game if you want to think. And I haven't shown you this. This is your terminal. Your terminal is the middle. Then your terminal has a couple of skills. This one gives you additional summons. You can summon drones here. This is your terminal drone. So basically, they can, they can pester the enemies. They don't have much of a damage. For me, they are just decoy. They are fillers in your team, especially if you're swarmed. Other ability, you can, by the way, use only 2 skills. 2 skills from your terminal. So this one is a shield. This one is buffs for your team. These two, I'm not really familiar, number 5 and number 2, because I haven't been using them much. But your terminal gives you buffs, only 2. So be careful, because once you move, this is one stage. This is 1 out of 1. If you're moving to another stage, you won't carry the buffs with you or the summons. They're gonna be exploding. So be careful on when you time your summons, on when your sorry, not summons, not your terminal skills. Because if you run out of terminal skills, definitely it's gonna be a problem. So this girl is a healer. She doesn't attack. She does buffs, by the way. When I'm pairing her with girl number 2 over here, she does more buffs. So there is a synergy between characters. There is synergy between elements. And again, it's really, really a nice, you know, it's gonna be free. You're free to design what team you're gonna be bringing. So what else do I need? There are abilities here that you can actually trigger effects. You can put a spotlight on. I forgot what the effect for that is, but you can do. If there's a fire hydrant, you could put a water terrain. If there's an explosive, you could put a fire terrain. Again, this terrain is basically wet terrain. That is why water or fire doesn't stay long. As you can see, there are raindrops on the floor. So if it's a wet terrain, fire usually doesn't last long. You can actually do a lot more water element things here. So I need to move. One died there. I need to move. Need to summon one person and need to go forward. You can actually relocate them. Wrong person to relocate. Oh no, that was it. So you can relocate them, place them anywhere you like, even during battle. I hope I'm done here. I need 13. I'm at stage 13 already. I'm nearing the end. If you can see the bar up there, I'm nearing the end already of the Nexus. So the further you get with the Nexus, the more skills that you get. Definitely, but it's gonna be harder as you go up. 14. This one I'll have to surrender because I don't think I can beat level 14 of the Nexus. Have to exit this. So safe, bypass. You can do a bypass, but the Nexus shortens. You won't be able to maximize all of the buffs if you bypass some of the battles. So I'm just freestyling it here. Again, I'm gonna be going out. Have to get out. This is already level 14. So just bypassing the Nexus here. Just collecting whatever stat is left. We're nearing the end, by the way. So as you can see, the stats have increased. Attack is at 1195. Your mastery has different effects, by the way, depending on the character. So mastery increased damage. There's an FAQ really for for everything, and you guys have to read the FAQ definitely before you start and get used to the synergies for each. Again, I'm just exiting this. I cannot battle. This is a boss. Definitely gonna be losing here.
请注意警戒。
So yep, Nightman, welcome to the stream.
对我来说都一样。
This looks good, I agree with you. And the gameplay is good. I won't lie, dude. I'm not really, you know,
我打头就睡。
I usually promote games that I am really into, not just promote games in general. If I don't like a game, definitely I won't promote it. So these are the skills that you acquire, and definitely you have some points to, you know, to spend. What I do, since I cannot read Chinese, I would usually select those for all. Then the rest, I will have to accept what it is. Again, if this is in English, you can definitely customize all your skills. Yeah, definitely. If you love tinkering with teams, definitely this is going to be for you guys. Okay, so where were we? Okay, we're done with that. So I am at account level 36. Okay, so let's go to... You know, I always wanted a game like AK. What's AK? Sorry. Okay, let us take a look at my roster here. So this girl is a tactician. So this is the symbol for tacticians. So for range, Arc Knights. Okay, sorry. For range ones, we have one here. I forgot what is this. What do you call this class? So 2. This one is also a ranger. I think she's a ranger class. This one. So we have 2 classes for range. 1, 2. These ones are your supports. So these ones are yours. I think the terms for the range are ranger and skirmish. Not sure. But again, your melee are these guys here. The symbols. Then you have your bulwark. This is your defensive guy. So these are your supports here, your healers with a cross. What else? I'm going to glaze this game. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think you have 6. 6 characters. 6 classes, all in all. You have 6. 1 for defense, 2 for... No, 3 for melee. Defense, 2 offense, 2 for range. Then you have your tactician, and you have 7. It's gonna be 7. 7 all in all. Let me just look for the thing that I mentioned to you. So these are... No. Where's the login rewards for this game? Can't seem to read or know where it is. There you go. Okay. So this is what I mean. This is for 1, 2, 3, 5, 10. These are as a beginner, we all get this. So on our first day, up to the 30th day, we all get this. This is your summon for your character. That is 10. Free 10 for traces. Then you have energy. Free 10 for character. Free 10 for traces. Energy. As I've said, you get a total of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 free pulls. This is aside from what they're giving in-game. Okay, so 100 free pulls for character banner, 100 free pulls for traces, and supplemented by your energy here. So this is your energy food. So that is it. Plus, for every patch, there are summon tickets, single summon tickets per day. So we have a new patch today. So, and also there are login. There are a lot of, giveaways for this game. These are your daily login rewards, aside from the 30 as a beginner login, and you have these as well. Okay, you have seed passes, equal to your battle pass, of course. So that is it. So I'm not kidding you guys. You're gonna be getting a lot. Let's do it again. So for this update, this was the previous one. Okay, let's do. This is what I'm mentioning. We are at tiers. So the max is going to be S6. So 6 tiers for each character. Each character has... Yeah, I hope so. Each character has their default skill that they carry that you can use. Excuse me. Then, so this is for your character here. Next one is going to be for your traces. So your traces are buffs depending on what type. This one is for defense. The red ones are for attack. This one is for terminal. So once you go into the Nexus, you'll be carrying 6 traces. So depending on what trace you're going to be getting, you're going to be leveling up that stat. If you're bringing 3 attack, definitely you're going to have more stats for attack. If you're going to be bringing terminal, then you have more stats for terminal, so on and so forth. So, but for each of the traces, you have another skill here. These are more on passives. So these passives are interesting because during the Nexus, again, as you've seen, you get skills, you get to improve on the passives as well, additional passives. So this is where how it's going to be very creative on your end. So that's I'm taking most of my team to level 5 already. So okay, so this is going to be tier 5. This is going to be the basic attack. This is going to be seed or the copies of your characters. So you have a max of 6 as well. Going back, these are the skills here. So one is passive, one is your active skill or an ultimate, I forgot. So again, going back, these are your traces. This is your summon here. I'm not summoning right now. I need to okay, by the way, every new banner has a discount. The first poll has a 20% discount. So you only need 8 for your first 10 pull for each banner. Take note of that. So again, I don't want to hype up the game, but I think that's a pretty good deal, and there is actually a threshold for a free this is for a free trace. I already got my free character. I was able to get 300 summons already. 300 summons. I just started. So again, I think this game is generous enough. This is their shop. Whoa. Yeah, I know. Let's not hype it up. I know. But again, this could be a nice game to play. Clearing rewards here. Tomorrow I'll be showcasing more of the dailies. Right now, I just, I wasn't, I was not doing anything earlier, so I didn't really think that I need to show you guys the daily. So right now I'm just upgrading everything here to tier 5. So I'm auto farming here. So there is for auto clears, there is no ticket, so you can just auto clear any of the stages. How many days for CBT will finish until global? Not really sure, dude. I'm not really sure. They haven't really announced on how long the CBTs are gonna be. So for now, we'll just have to wait and see. I'm actually happy with this girl. Because not only she is a 5-star, she does very good buffs and heals. So she's paired with this girl here. She's also 5-star. Really, really nice as well. So there you go. Content-wise, this is going to be... The first tab is going to be the events right now. The events for the update. This one is going to be your story. So story will have hard mode and your normal mode. This one is your Nexus. So Nexus is going to have a lot. These are your farming stages, by the way. You could farm and other content. No, this isn't the farming stage. These are other content in the game. And these are your farming stages, by the way. So resources. Let's play this game. I want to play this game. This is a pixelated minigame. Story very good. I haven't really gone through the story much because I've been playing back and forth C Alpha and Taiwanese server. I really haven't concentrated more on the story. It's more on the game mechanics that I was actually studying on, if I may say. So this is one of the... So they have a mini game and a battle in between. So there's a lot. This game is very multi-layered, I tell you. And if you don't... Okay, by the way, the 8 slot here is for, this is going to be your allies. If they, if they set a hero for you that you can use, you can actually use her as part of your team. But basically, you only have 7. So let's do this battle here. I haven't really gone through this game mode. This just dropped today. So let us... Okay, I put in the wrong person. Let's put up defense here. So need a terrain here. If you want to activate terrain, there are certain heroes that can do terrain more. So this guy here can make you fire terrain. If you want to do more explosives, yep, it's for outside support. But not all stages you can use outside support. That is actually the consolation there. So there you go. You have your fire terrain. If you do attack here, then therefore you can have let's do... There you go. As you can see, there are explosions happening. So fire terrain again.
My test.
No. Boki, hello. I got a question. This is only for CBT Taiwan, right? Not global. Honestly, this is not CBT anymore. This is Taiwan server was already live July 30th. So this is the actual, launch already a month ago. So this is not global yet. Not global yet. I was able to participate in the alpha for C, and almost the same. But of course, it's being redone, so not all of the functions are done yet. Wait, this is important. How's the pity system? Pity system, I can't go back. I will go back to you on that. I forgot how it is. So I'll have to go back on you that on the pity system for the gacha. Although based on my experience, not bad. Even if you're not really looking at the pity system so far, I've done well. But on the specifics on the pity system, I'll go back to you on that. So I'm very keen to play this game when it's coming to global. It's gonna be a few, 2 months probably. Why did I bring this girl? You're out. No. You're in. Where is he? You're in. Let's do some explosions here. We'll do a sample for stuns later. Stuns are also nice to have, especially if you are... The stuns are, again, combined by water terrain and lightning. So lightning is pretty much a very versatile element in this game. Nice. Who's creating that water? There is water in game. I like this game because I'm actually playing with only one hand with this game, so no need to fiddle with the keyboard. But there are hotkeys for PC. So as you can see, it's being numbered with the icons that you see. But it's not really necessary unless if you wanna, be faster than your opponent, basically. Let's splash it here. So if there is actually a effect as well with fire and water. As you can see there, there's a mist. I forgot what the effect is. But again, different elements play with each other, really. Okay, level 4. So you're also leveling up stats here. Additional stats. Probably temporary stats. Level 5. Okay. To be honest, I'm just doing the minigame just to farm resources. And resources for me... okay. I'm gonna be frank with you guys. The energy requirement for farming resources is kind of a bit high. That is my only gripe for this game. It's a bit high. So... probably if they have to change something about this game or tweak, it would be either the energy regeneration, or the max energy, or the cost of energy, you know, in farming resources. It's really, I found it hard. Yeah, that's the kicker, really. It's farming resources. Well, every game has a kicker, by the way. It's not going to be limited to just one game. So, energy in this game is kind of a bummer. So you'll eventually find that out. Hopefully, they could have a better energy system once Global comes out.
你们是在怯场吗？
Do I need to swap anything? No, I don't think so.
终端正在遭受 Rock and roll。
So if you guys are new to the channel, definitely subscribe because I'll be doing more content as we move towards launch, as we move towards CBT. Hopefully, you know, you could be along for the ride with my channel. If, you know, I think you guys are gonna be more interested in daily streams for the game. So I'm gonna be doing that starting, you know, I said this week. I was just kind of delayed because the daughter was sick. So I do have a lot of catching up. Or they can just sell energy, right? To be honest,
还真不拿我当外人。
even the store doesn't have much energy. I only bought energy during the limited time, I think limited time stores, or sorry, limited time event shops actually give you more energy or give you energy to buy. But again, with the regular shop, I don't think you'll have it there. Keep on changing it. Let's switch it up. Let's go with water for water. Let's go with
我在，
this girl here.
合适，直言便是。
让这里变得更加
Okay,
热闹吧。
no. We have 2 defenders already. We have to go out. I need... Okay, let's do water terrain here. Well, they can sell energy differently, but there's a cap. You can actually use your summon currency for energy, but again, use it on a limited basis. But there's a cap again. They don't allow you. This girl has shields, by the way. So shield and a healer. I forgot she doesn't do water terrain. Let's bring somebody later who can do water terrain.
何人敢越雷池半步？竟敢对小辈下手！
I have 2 healers. I just noticed it right now. I could change my team. Again, guys, if you want more content on Ash Echoes, definitely subscribe to my channel, please. I'll be following this game for CBT, Taiwan server, C, and global. You name it, I'll be there.
在这儿呢。你说。
My test。
It's a little bit chaotic sometimes, if you notice.
何人敢越雷？
That is why I don't think you can actually manual everything, but with everything going on, I don't think manual is the right way to get. Probably partial manual would be the best. So I'm at level 6. Let's go up. Okay, we do have another battle here. Let us change up this team. Let's do a... Okay, let's change the leader here. So you can change leaders, by the way. I'm gonna move with her. Let's do a water terrain. Water terrain. What? Okay. Just need to swap this out with options as well. Okay. If you have excellent micromanaging skill, then you can manual everything. Yeah, but again, you haven't seen some of the scenarios here wherein the swarms are actually left and right. There is... you haven't seen it yet. There's a terrain. It's called a mist. If there's a mist in place, you can't even attack people inside it unless you have somebody inside the terrain. The mist... You haven't seen how the battles here are going to be a bit complicated, I tell you. These are pretty much very simple battles right now. So this guy... okay, so this is the new character, by the way, that they... So this is my tactician. I have 2. Let's create a terrain here. No, that's not a terrain. Yeah, that's a terrain. There you go, a wet spot. Let's extend a bit that she can shoot. So as you can see there, she's a boss, so definitely you can stun her. But if it's going to be minions, definitely a lot of stuns there. I don't think you can stun flying as well. Oh yeah, you can. Let's put out the buffs here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, I can't heal, I can't heal. Let's do some shields while we're at it. There you go. There's a mist, really. I'm at 7, and let's end it here for the meantime. Okay, so get these 2. You get summon currency here if you progress far. So let's do that tomorrow as we progress in the game. Let's just leave it as it is. I think let's go to the shop. So this is the shop. You can actually get energy here and various things. Okay, so what do we have to do? Okay, so I'm at... Okay, let's do it. This is part of the story, by the way. Normal mode. Uh-huh. Okay, let's go with that. Crisscross, crisscross. Boki, are you still here? Okay, let's go with this.
雷击，
清波转影，金鳞细珠。
Huh?
有眼光，抖包袱前，先给您洗洗包袱。
There you go. Okay, you see those orbs there? They go straight for your terminal. So there's another mechanic here where you cannot stop.
再靠近一步试试。
Oh boy.
何人敢越雷池半步？
And there's a lot going on. This is... Okay. This is a shield? Don't know what that
竟
is.
敢对小辈下手！
It kills the orbs, I think.
终端正在遭受攻击，请注意回防。有事儿您说话。大家鼓掌，敬请打赏。
合适。雷击，
谁不是在天地间沉浮呢？玩这种游戏，我是不会输的。阿和，阿夏，去！
Let's go for more power here. 1, 2, 3. Let us remove you and put you in.
何人敢越雷池半步？
See? Stunned. As long as they're not a boss, they're gonna be
谁不是
stunned.
在天地间沉浮呢？
I don't have a good ice team, but I'll try to make one for you guys as we move through the streams. So far, I only have a good fire and water team. As for the rest, I don't have much.
什么了吗？
It's actually really nice to play on PC because of the 120 frames per second. Really, really nice. And nice on, you know, not much strain on the eyes. Oh, sorry. I missed that. This one.
凉快吗？为我微响吧。请酌情使用。谁不是在天地间沉浮呢？请注意回防。
竟敢对小辈下手！雷击，
Oh boy. Guys, if you are, you know, if you want to follow this game, please do subscribe to my channel. Again, we'll be doing more streams for Ash Echoes in the next coming days before CBT. I actually was able to submit my application for CBT for global. Hopefully we get of the PC access variety so that I could stream it on PC, not just on my mobile. Looks way better on PC, by the way. So be careful. Yeah, as you can see there, as the orbs go towards, you know. Okay, if your character, by the way, skills don't last, you know, long. They have a few uses only. They have, I think, 4 uses in battle. So you have to swap out some of your, you know, if you don't have skills, they're of no use to you. Skills will be limited, standard skill, but their ultimate will just, you know, go with the cooldown. I forgot to mention that. Skills have a limited use. As you can see there, it's all gone. For her, it's all gone as well. She has 5 uses here. She has 5 dots on top. So I can actually sub her out. Okay, I'm missing somebody. I'm missing one. Need to put out somebody because somebody died. So here, for him, he has 3 more standard skills that he can use. Let's do use it now. There you go. Oh, okay. Let's see my chat here. Sometimes you get rewarded through chat, so also don't, you know, don't neglect your chat there. What else? I think that's it for today. Tomorrow I'll be streaming more or less on, you know, the same time, 7:30 p.m. UTC +8. So don't forget, guys, subscribe, wait for that notification. Hopefully I could stream again towards 7:30 p.m. UTC +8, and hopefully I can catch you on stream. So that's it for today. I won't forget not to do my dailies in the daytime. I'll do my dailies in the evening with you guys. So that is it for now, guys. Thank you very much for staying this far. Take care. Stay safe. If you have questions, please do bring them tomorrow. Take care. Stay safe. This is the Warden, and I'm out of here.